Alright, so you might be wondering about my current look and why I'm ad-libbing this part. I, it's, I'm, I stay, I could, I'm obviously speaking some kind of Star Wars language there, so you can just decode that. I don't know what to say. I'm not good at confrontations. I'm better at telling reviews, which it took me a year to do, so that's something. Alright, so to paint a picture on the choice to review these two old games Cartoon Network had on their website, at least as you can tell by the title of the video alone, way back in the computer lab in elementary school, the Cartoon Network site was my go-to pick for playing all sorts of Flash and Unity games. I'd play pretty much anything they'd put on that site. I'd play the quote-unquote best game ever for Total Drama, Hall of the Wild for My Gym Partner's a Monkey, Splashmaster, Creep TV, the Ben 10 Alien Force game creator. Yeah, basically I was a huge Cartoon Network fan-child. Though I also used the Nickelodeon site a lot too, like Block Party, Super Brawl, Doom Game, Super Mini Puzzle Heroes, but this video isn't about Nickelodeon Flash games. This video is on two robot-centered, action-y games I played a lot, or at least a lot, in the computer lab during my childhood. Cartoon Network's Titanic Kung Fu Bot Offensive and Project Exonaut. I must note, however, that these games are pretty much unplayable for a multitude of reasons, like Flash not being supported anymore, and both games having to, have a server, which, isn't up anymore. I can't exactly comment on my personal experience playing this game, so I can't really use anything other than nostalgia to describe these. That and, video footage, of course. To start things off with Titanic Kung Fu Bot Offensive, or TKO as it's much abbreviated, this is a Flash game that took current Cartoon Network shows as characters and made them into giant robots to battle each other. This game's roster originally only had 22 characters, but around this time the Ben 10 and Generator Rex crossover first premiered, and added 6 characters to correspond with that, leaving the game with 28 characters. To go over them, there is Finn and Jake to represent Adventure Time, which was still a fairly recent show around this game's 2011 release. Ben 10 was currently airing its third series, Ultimate Alien, and so it got a whopping 12 characters in this roster, or 13 if you count Generator Rex in the upgrade suit. Armadrillo, Big Chill, Clockwork, Dean Alien, Kevin Levin, Wrath, Shock Squatch, Swampfire, Ultimate Big Chill, Ultimate Echo Echo, Ultimate Humongousaur, and Vilgax. Clockwork was my favorite alien in the entire franchise, so he was pretty much my main in this game when he was at it. Chowder got 2 reps with Schnitzel and the title character. Generator Rex had 5 reps with Agent 6, Bobo Haha. Is that how you say his name? Bobo Haha? Generator Rex, Upgrade Rex, and Van Cleese. I don't know. Johnny Test, Magnus from Symbionic Titan, and Flapjack are also here to solely rep their shows. Then you have Secret Saturdays with 3 reps, Munya Van Rook, I don't know how to say his name either, and Zack Saturday. Finally, you have Total Drama with Chef Hatchet and Duncan. Total Drama, like Ben 10, was airing its third series around this time, World Tour, which is also my favorite season. I would say these are odd picks for Total Drama, but I suppose in a real fighting game, Chef and Duncan would be the most formidable. So, what is the gameplay like for these giant Kung Fu robots? What does that even mean? Kung Fu bot? Anyways, this game is a lot like a traditional arcade fighter. You use the keyboard to do your moves, which are light and heavy punch, and a light and heavy kick, as well as a throw. Each character also has 2 special moves unique to them, which means someone here is probably top tier, but not like I can judge that, since, I literally can't play the game. Oh, and there's a super move with the spacebar that fills up over time. Now, I can't really say how well the gameplay holds up in terms of speed, or satisfying hits are, character deviation or whatnot, but my nostalgia on the sounds of it, it seems like a really fun fighting game, for a Flash game. But pretty much that's all I can say about the game, isn't it? It's a cool little time waster with robots that got decals and powers of Cartoon Network characters, but not much of a conversation starter. If it were, it'd be like, remember that fighting game of Cartoon Network with Chef Hatchet? Yeah? Okay then, just checking. Although if I can make any comments about the cast, why are Big Chill and Ultimate Big Chill playable? Could have just gone with one. Why does Jake look like he's made out of cake or something? And Clockwork Select icon is literally just his Omnitrix preview, though I don't think the character actually appeared in Ultimate Alien at this point, but why is he in the game then? Couldn't tell you. The Flapjack's icon is also off-center, that bugs me. Okay, well, I hope you enjoy those comedic nitpicks. But I'm sure the second game I have to talk about will be much more interesting. In terms of talking about it, that is. Let's not undermine TKO, come on now. Project Exonaut. Does anybody remember this game? Anyone at all? Because about 2 people on the planet Earth probably think about this game once every month or so. Probably. Or I'm just exaggerating. This game was released on April 25th, 2011, about 2 years before the shutdown of the much more popular Cartoon Network Online multiplayer game, Fusion Fall. Just mentioning Fusion Fall, it was also something I played a lot back in the Kira Lab, but that game's so big I'll review it another day. Project Exonaut was a 2D shooter/platformer where you jump around and pick up different guns or power-ups to attack the opposing team on a Cartoon Network-inspired map. This game actually has a story where it's apparently a continuity-based sequel to Fusion Fall, according to the wiki. I don't quite remember that it was, but that's actually pretty cool if true. The Cartoon Network heroes and villains have to fight this megalith creature using these cool exosuits. However, they're split into 2 teams. The red team, Banzai Squadron, which focuses on agility and speed, and the green team, Atlas Brigade, which is on strength and durability. Each team has a unique set of exosuits to choose from, with the only shared character between the teams being Ben 10, who didn't choose a side in the lore. There are a total of 56 uniquely designed mechs in the game, with 4 additional elite mechs that are just gold recolored characters. I don't think I can really go through all 60 of these, but just to make the video longer, On the Banzai Squadron, you have 3 Banzai original suits, Ninja, Tempest, and Dragon. In terms of franchises on the Banzai Squadron, Adventure Time is Finn, marshalling Ice King Beamo, and the Elite marshalling suit. For Generay Rex, there's Rex, Bobo, and Biowolf. For Ben 10, there's Ultimate Big Chill, Ultimate Echo, Ultimate Kevin, and Heat Blast. And, of course, Ben, who is on both teams like I've mentioned. Then we have Manus and Chorus for Symbionic Titan, along with Elite Manus. There's also Mordecai and Skips for regular show, and Darwin and Tina for the Amazing World of Gumball. Lastly, Banzai has Flapjack, Johnny Test, Samurai Jack, and the Powerpuff Girls, all with their own exosuits. Then to the Atlas Brigade. The original suits are Phantom, Sentinel, and Behemoth. Which time is Jake, Princess Bubblegum, and Lumpy Space Princess. Generator X has Agent 6, Van Clace, however you pronounce him, I still don't know, and Scalamander. Ben 10's got Ben, Ultimate Humongosaur, Wrath, Ultimate Cannonbolt, NRG, Alien X, Forearms, Gwen, Vilgax, and Elite Wrath. That's a lot. Like TKO, you can notice how Ben 10 completely plows the roster with representation. I mean, it makes sense, there are like a billion aliens at this point, but it's worth pointing out. Amazing World Gumball also has 2 reps like Banzai, with Gumball and Penny. Then there's Rigby from regular show, Mojo Jojo from the Powerpuff Girls, along with an Elite Mojo, Bling Bling Boy from Johnny Test, and whoa, they got Grimm in this game? From the Grimm Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Also got Chowder and Dexter from Dexter's Lab here too, just so you know. So, what can I say about this roster selection? Honestly, it's pretty great. I kind of like the idea that these characters are exclusive to teams in a way that you know who's at your selection and who's your opponent, as well as it making the story behind friends and family like Finn and Jake being split more interesting. Although Ben 10 and Generator X take up a lot of roster space with non-main characters like who are Biowolf and Scalamander? And Tina's honestly an odd choice for a Gumball character. Bobbert would have made much more sense for this kind of game. And I know you all probably want me to mention Johnny Test being included in both of these games. The show was pretty popular around the time. He was even the only Teletoon character to be in Fusion Fall, like it's no surprise he's here. Project Exonaut, along with the regular multiplayer and team battles, includes a tutorial so you know what to do with the things in the game. So you go to this boot camp, the Exonaut Academy, and are first greeted by, whoa, then you oddly look more like your Ben 10 Omniverse design than your Ben Relevant Ultimate Alien design, but I guess it works. Anyways, he explains stuff I could very well have explained to you. He can multiple weapons, a shield, and a jetpack meter, and hey, Finn, you also look a little weird, and is that a gun holster? Thought Finn used swords, not guns. Okay, yeah, this tutorial has weird character designs. For instance, Lance here looks like a DC supervillain. And Grim, that looks nothing like Grim. Like, wow, that's just... What do I even say about this design? See, nobody knows about Project Exonaut anymore, so I'm just going to let you guys know that, wow, did they take some liberties with Grim here. And Marceline, what's with the lipstick? She looks like Harley Quinn in a goth phase. Princess Bubblegum just looks like an Equestria Girls character. She looks so off with the lips and detailed eyes. Generator Rex, okay, he's okay. I'm running out of funny comments with these designs. It's just so strange. These are only in the tutorial and nothing else. Just how off they look. Like, I know Fusion Fall took a lot of liberties with characters too, but the only ones I could say look off in that game are Eddie and Jake. But Exonaut? I'm kind of glad they're only in the tutorial, because I don't know how I could possibly get used to those designs. And Jake also looks off in this game, but not as off as Fusion Fall, so it has that. But really, with this being an online game without a story, I can't really comment much else about it when I can't actually play it. There are maps in the game I guess I could bring up, but footage and details are so hard to come by that I just can't really say much about it. So, where do I go from here? Well, nowhere. And not in the Courage Cowardly Dog kind of thing. That's not what I mean by nowhere. All I can say is TKO and Project Exonaut were some really fun games I had available way back in 2011. And are definitely nostalgic, but just not something that can really be accessed nowadays. And taking cartoon characters and putting them in a mechs is always a cool idea. Just see Nicktoons Attack of the Toy Bots. I'm sure I'll have loads of fun reviewing that someday. Don't quote me on that. But I hope just mentioning these two Cartoon Network games brought up some memories for people, but I'm sorry this is one of my shorter reviews, if you can even call it a review, 'cause I'm really just making fun of the characters in it. But don't worry, I'm sure I'll have a lot more to say about my next video, which I also don't know when that's coming.